ByteDance, the Chinese company behind the wildly popular app TikTok, is in a fight for its life. Well, at least its life in America. They're staring down a US ban and the clock is ticking. TikTok, ByteDance, TikTok. On December 9th, 2024, ByteDance and TikTok filed an emergency motion. They're asking for a temporary block on a law that could make them disappear from US app stores faster than a well-executed magic trick. This law says they have until January 19th, 2025 to sell TikTok to a US company. If they don't, poof, gone. The appeals court already upheld this law. This means over 170 million Americans who use TikTok every month could be left with nothing but a blank space on their phone screens where their beloved app used to be. But ByteDance isn't giving up without a fight. They're taking their case to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court. It's a long shot, but hey, stranger things have happened. Remember that time a raccoon got stuck in a vending machine? Yeah, me neither, but it probably happened. ByteDance has a pretty convincing argument for hitting the pause button on this whole ban thing. First, they say the Supreme Court just might take their case and overturn the lower court's decision. It's like asking the teacher for extra credit after you already failed the test. It could work. Second, they're pointing out the elephant in the room. Or more accurately, the elephant who just won the election. That's right. Donald Trump is back, baby. And guess what? He's not a fan of the ban. A delay gives him time to figure out his next move. Will he save TikTok? Will he challenge it to a dance-off? Only time will tell. But here's the real kicker. Even a temporary ban would be a disaster for TikTok. Imagine losing a third of your friends overnight. That's what TikTok is facing, except instead of friends, it's users. And instead of overnight, it's potentially just a month. They'd also lose a ton of money from advertising because, let's be real, who wants to advertise on a ghost town app? This whole situation is like forgetting to feed your Tamagotchi. Ignore it for too long and it dies. So, where does this leave us? Well, with a whole lot of uncertainty, that's for sure. President Joe Biden has the power to extend the January 19th deadline by 90 days, but there's a catch. ByteDance has to show they're making serious progress on selling TikTok. It's like trying to sell a car that's currently on fire. Difficult, but not impossible. Meanwhile, President-elect Trump is singing a different tune. Remember how he tried to ban TikTok back in 2020? Well, now he's saying he doesn't want to see it banned. It's enough to give you whiplash. The US government claims TikTok is a national security risk. They're worried about our data ending up in the wrong hands, like those creepy clowns who make balloon animals at children's parties. But critics argue that the ban is just a way to silence dissenting voices and control what we see and hear online. It's a classic case of Big Brother is watching, except in this case, Big Brother is holding a smartphone and scrolling through dance videos. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will the Supreme Court hear the case? Will President Biden grant an extension? Will President-elect Trump finally master the renegade? We'll have to wait and see. One thing's for sure, this case is a big deal. It's not just about TikTok. It's about the future of free speech online, the power of big tech, and the delicate balance between national security and individual rights. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a TikTok dance challenge. So buckle up, kids. This is going to be a wild ride.